Hello everybody, how are you? My name is Tina Cicchetti, or you might know me as Tina Chick on Facebook. How are you doing? I just wanted to pop on and let you know a little bit about the products that I absolutely love, but first I want to tell you a little bit about myself and my story. You know, I joined Pampered Chef in March of 2019 because I had a car lease coming up at the end of the year. I had gone looking for cars, just figuring, oh, let me see what cars are going to be, and I was really shocked. The car payments were going up and the down payment was going up. I had no idea how I was going to be able to afford that on my regular full-time job pay. So I laid in bed till 4 o'clock in the morning trying to figure it out. I had just had a Pampered Chef party like a month prior. I had been a Pampered Chef consultant like 14 years ago. I was like, you know what, Tina, just put that apron back on and sign up. And that's what I did. And I'm so excited that I did, because in the year that I joined up, I became a director. I've gotten a couple of pay raises and I absolutely love this job. Not only did I get the car that I wanted, but I'm able to afford that car payment each month thanks to my commission. And recently we just pulled a new deck on our backyard and I was able to buy the deck furniture for it with my Pampered Chef commission. So I'm so excited and I love being here. And if this is something that you think, you know what, I might want to try it, let me know. I'd love to talk to you a little bit more about it. So let's get to going. I want to show you some of the products that I absolutely love. So just hang in there with me. And if you have any comments at all or any questions, please make sure that you put them in the comments below and I will answer them as soon as I get to them, okay? So let's get going. Okay, one of the first things I wanted to show is the Rock Crock. I am obsessed with the Rock Crock. I absolutely love it. Why? Because it's the most versatile piece you will ever need to have in your kitchen. If you're looking for a one-pot wonder, this is it. Here's the Rock Crock. This is the Dutch oven size. It also comes in a larger size, which is the extra large Dutch oven. It also comes in the everyday pan, which is about half the size of this. It also comes with a slow cooker stand. So if you opt to get the slow cooker stand, you could get one of these with it. It's either the everyday pan size or the Dutch oven size. I absolutely love this because I make a no-stir risotto. I talk about it all the time. Why? Because I absolutely love it. You know when you start rice-a-roni, how you want to brown up the rice and all that stuff? Well, that's exactly what you're going to do in here. First, you're going to start off with some butter. Who doesn't love melted butter? And then some onions, some chopped onions. So you put some chopped onions in there, you soften them up, and then you want to saute them with the arborio rice. Put the arborio rice in there, let it toast up a little bit like you used to do with the rice-a-roni, and then you're going to pour in your chicken broth. Pour in the chicken broth, and then you're going to put it back into the microwave. Can you imagine? Nope, I didn't say stove. I didn't say stand there for a half hour, ladling in a little bit of hot liquid. Nope, you're gonna put it right into the microwave. Put the cover on, put it in, and in about 17 minutes, you're gonna have delicious risotto. No stir, nothing needed. Pop it in the microwave. How great is that? So what I normally do is I love to flavor it up a little bit. You know, you could do whatever you'd like. Add some fresh spinach, which I've done before. I've also sauteed up some mushrooms, and I put those in as well. So it was mushroom and spinach risotto that I had. You could do it with sun-dried tomatoes. You could add some shrimp in here right before it's done cooking. So cook your shrimp in there. Whatever you want to add, it's your risotto, you do it. So when it comes out, you want to add some Parmesan cheese to it, a little bit more butter, and let me tell you, it is mouth-watering, delicious. So this is the Rock Crock. It can go on the stovetop, in the oven, under the broiler, in the dishwasher, in the microwave, in your refrigerator, in your freezer. It can also go on your grill. Yes, that's right. Check out all the items that we have under the Rock Crock. There's so many different sizes. We actually have a grill pan that actually goes onto the grill. Also goes onto your stovetop in your oven. It looks like a pizza pan, but it's the Rock Crock. It is fantastic for when you want to make breakfast in the morning. You could do it outside on your grill. You want to make pizzas. You want to saute things up. Well, you know what else it's great for? Do you like Cold Stone Creamery? Well, how about you put that right into your freezer, freeze it up, put your ice cream and all your toppings and mix it up as if you're working at Cold Stone Creamery. Kids love it, great for birthday parties, things like that. It is a great item to have, so versatile. The one-pot wonder, the Rock Crock. Absolutely love it. Had to show it. Okay, so I wanted to show you one of the items that I've had the longest. Like I said, I was a Pampered Chef consultant before, so this is the garlic press. I have probably had this garlic press. I was a consultant 15 years ago. It has to probably be maybe 16, 17 years old. Look at it. You can see how old it is, but it absolutely still does the trick. That's why I'm showing it to you today. So with the garlic press, you do not have to touch the garlic, which is great because then your hands don't smell like it, right? Little tip here for you in case you didn't know. If your hands do smell like garlic, just rub them on some stainless steel. You have a stainless steel sink, just get in there and rub your hands all over the sink. your hands will not smell like garlic anymore. Yep, that's what happens. So I just wanted to show you a little bit about how it goes where you don't have to touch it. Just gonna plop skin on and all, plop it right in there, right? No matter how big it is, whatever, it'll work. So you just wanna put the plunger down. Hold on. I'm gonna take one of our little 1 cup prep bowls and I'm gonna squirt it in there just so you could see. And in case you don't know, look at this. Look at how much comes out, right? Look at that. All that goodness comes right out. And the oils come out with it because it presses them right out. So you're gonna get what's called like a little Barbie brush. This is the old style, but you would just scrape it right off with that, right into your pan. And then the other side, you can lift out, and you could just see how much garlic there is, right? And then you lift out the skin of the garlic with this and you never have to touch it. Right into your garbage can, right there, hold on. Just a little stuck there, there we go. You do not have to touch it. You can get that little goodness in there too. So when you have the garlic press, like I said, it is releasing all the oils inside of it. So therefore you get more of a garlic flavor as opposed to when you use the garlic slicer. Now when you use the garlic slicer, obviously you're gonna get paper thin slices of garlic. Just like when you're watching Goodfellas and they're taking a little razor blade and they're cutting the garlic and you think like, who sits there and does that? Exactly. They should have had the Pampered Chef garlic slicer. No brainer, right? So with the Pampered Chef garlic slicer, you're gonna get nice thin slices of garlic. I like to use this when I'm doing my vegetables, such as broccoli with garlic and oil, maybe a little broccoli rabe. I usually use this a lot when I am doing up like my tomatoes, my summer salad. I'll put tomatoes out and then I use some sliced garlic on top. I put a little bit of oregano, red wine vinegar, and a lot of salt and pepper and just let it sit there. A little loaf of Italian bread, good to go. Okay, so you could get this as a set, and this is the silicone sleeve. And with this sleeve, you are going to get the skin off of the garlic. So you're just gonna put it in there and you're gonna, hold on, let me pop that out of the way. Rub it back and forth. And now you have, get that off, a peeled slice of garlic, right? So I'm just gonna pop that right inside. This comes apart for easy cleaning. Pop it back in, make sure it's locked in there, and you're just gonna pop it into the well. I'm gonna do another piece of garlic, just for good measure. Rub it back and forth, pop it out. Sometimes it sticks a little bit, get it off. There is your piece of garlic, right? Plop it into the other side, you can see it in there. And I'm gonna take my other prep bowl, just so you could see. Can you see the nice slices of garlic coming out? I don't know if my hand's in the way. Just turn it. This is great when you want to do shaved almonds. Maybe you want to do, I'm going to take a piece just so I could show you. Shaved almonds, look at how thin that is. Fantastic. Chocolate, grated ginger, sliced ginger. Anything that you could fit into these wells is what you can slice up. So maybe you want to do some little sliced baby carrots, things like that. It's fantastic for that. And like I said, the garlic is still there, but it's not as potent as it is when you use the garlic press. Therefore, you honestly need both, because there's times where you want a lot of garlic flavor, but you don't want to see the garlic, and you just want to have the flavor infused throughout it. You want to use the garlic press. But when you want to be able to see the pieces of garlic and not have it as potent, I mean, you're probably saying, why would you want to see garlic? But I'm just saying, like, it wouldn't be as potent, and therefore, you know, people might not like garlic, they could pick it out. That's what I'm saying. So I just wanted to show you those two great pieces that everybody absolutely loves. Okay, so one of the other items that I had to see when I hosted my party last February before I joined, I needed the quick slice. Why did I need it? Because my family was on Weight Watchers at the time, and I loved to make chicken fajitas. It was 0 points. So I was like, you know what? We made chicken fajitas at least once a week. Family loved them. They were great to bring to work for leftovers, so I made a lot. But me being me, I would cut off the bus at night, I would go to the store, I would get whatever I needed, and I would come home and I would slice up all my peppers. Well, that does not do the trick. When you're trying to get things done quickly, it didn't work out. So I needed this in my life, and let me show you why. Well, first of all, I want to show you, this is the color-coded chef's knife. This is one of my absolute favorite knives. If you do not have any of our color-coded knives, you definitely need them in your life. Another one that I have is a forged knife. I use this one. This is the one that I use basically all the time now. This is the one I use for everything else. This is the utility knife. Two great knives. Yes, a little bit different in size, fantastic and sharp. But I needed to talk to you about those. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to cut the top off of the pepper. Hold on, let me get out of that way. I'll just slice the top off, put that over there. in case you don't know about the Scoop Loop, this is what it is. It is serrated, a little bit of serrated edges on it. It is plastic, it is flexible. You just wanna go in there. When you want to core out your peppers or maybe your tomatoes and you wanna stuff them, if you want to get all the seeds and stuff out of maybe your cantaloupe or honeydew, when you wanna use it for spaghetti squash, or how about for your pumpkins? This is great to scrape all that out. So I'm just gonna go in there, also avocado. I just wanna go in there, I like to use the bigger side. Go in there and I wanna scrape around the side and just turn it. Just turn it around. Make sure I got it all. I'm gonna bang it. And sometimes I like to go back in. See? Sometimes I just like to go back in, clean it up a little bit, and that's about it. So now I have a hollowed out pepper. Quick and easy, right? It's one of those things that you didn't know you needed, and it doesn't take up any space in your drawer. So love that. That's the Scoop Loop. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, going back to the quick slice, I'm just gonna take a slice of the pepper and I'm going to lay it across the lines like this. There's 11 lines in here, and then there is 11 serrated blades on the quick slice, which go in a V formation. And you're gonna put it in, you're gonna rock it back and forth. This is fantastic when you want to use it for softer items. You don't want to put anything hard. You don't want to take a whole apple and try and slice up an apple, or a thick potato, or a whole onion, or anything like that. Because the blades are gentle. They're not so gentle that they're going to bend, but they are not, I'm going to say, like, they're not so gentle that they won't bend, but they are definitely going to not be in alignment if you use something harder. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so I have my pepper here. I'm just going to take this, rock it back and forth. I did that nice and slow just so you could see what that was like. So here I have all of my peppers uniformly sliced. This way, when they cook, they all cook the same temperature, right? Obviously, that's what your flame is on, but they're all gonna cook evenly. Why? Because they're all cooked the same size. I mean, they're all cut the same size. When you have your own slices, now I'm not good with knife skills whatsoever, and this does the knife skills for me. So when I am cooking things and they're all different sizes, what's gonna be soft, what's gonna be hard, this is not done yet, let me leave it on a little bit more. You don't have to worry about that when everything is cut uniformly. But you know what? Sometimes you want dices, right? So now I cut one way and I'm gonna turn them the opposite way. So I usually slice them the way that the grain goes, but now I'm gonna slice them the opposite way, so that my husband will have nice diced peppers when he wants to make his breakfast potatoes. Look at that. Fantastic, right? Quick, easy, don't worry about it. And what I do is, now that I've just cut those up, and I'm not gonna be needing them tonight for dinner, I put them into a Ziploc bag and put them right into the freezer, ready to go. So when you have any extra peppers, if you think like, ooh, we didn't use those yet, cut them up, slice them up, dice them up, whatever it may be, and use them and keep them inside your freezer. This way you're saving yourself some money too. All right, let me just show you one of the other things that people absolutely love, and I love because my family likes French onion soup. So this is called the Simple Slice. Now the Simple Slice is basically your mandolin. Now a lot of people use mandolins and they're a little bit nervous about it, but don't worry about it. We have a guard on ours, so you're not gonna be slicing your finger as long as you use the guard. It also has 3 different measurements as far as thickness is concerned. So it's a little bit hard these days to sometimes get some things at the store, and I have to say, they do not have onions. I don't know why. It must have been, everybody must be making French onion soup or something. But I have some potatoes here, so I just wanted to show you. So I'm just gonna put the guard on the board like this, and see how it slides back and forth. So it goes there. And I'm going to put the potato in right like that. I'm gonna put it in the guard, and I'm going to move it from the locked position into position 1. This is how thin position 1 is. Look at how thin. If you like scalloped potatoes, you could do that, right? So now I'm gonna move it into position 2, and I'm gonna show you position 2. Maybe you could see it this way. It's a little bit thicker, position 2, as opposed to position 1, which was really thin. Ooh, they're sticking together. Ah. And let me do position 3. Okay, so this is 3. This is 2. It's not much of a difference, but it definitely is a big difference. You can see the difference in slides. There you go. So fantastic. I could slice this up in no time. Boom, I'm already done with the potato. How easy would it be for you to do that with a knife? Would they all be cut uniformly? Would they all be the same thickness? Because I know mine would not be. And if you have great knife skills, great for you. I applaud you because I definitely do not. Okay, one of the other items that I absolutely love, and I use this all the time when I use my Rock Crock and I use my quick cooker, and these are the little mini microwave grips. Love these when I'm grabbing things out of the microwave. I don't have to worry about my fingertips getting burned. Especially with the Rock Crock, it has a handle. I just pick it up out like this. I don't have to have some bulky gloves on me trying to lift something out. These are silicone, absolutely love them. I also use them with my air fryer. I like to use them when you have like the pressure cooker because sometimes you need to stir and you're holding the metal bowl that's hot and you want to stir maybe some gravy or something in there. This is great for those. Absolutely love them. So these are the microwavable grips. Okay, so one of the other items that I have to say that maybe a lot of people absolutely love from Pampered Chef, and if you do, please comment, is our spices. Our spices are so good that people have literally come back more and more, and they'll say like, okay, so, you know, every 2 months I'm gonna be ordering another one. That's how great they are. My favorite is one of the smoky barbecue and the smoky applewood rub. Absolutely love those. Fantastic when you're grilling up like your ribs, your chicken, things like that. Great. Also great as a dip, and I love it on potatoes because it tastes like potato chips to me. So that's the smoky barbecue. The chili lime just came out for spring, and have to say, a little obsessed with it. I use this when I use corn on the cob. A lot of people might just put butter on corn on the cob, but if you sprinkle a little bit of the chili lime on it, it is so good, especially if you like to grill your corn or cut it off the cob and make it like a corn, I don't want to say a corn salad, but I sauteed some corn with some onions, some peppers that I diced up with my quick slice, and I put a little bit of the chili lime in there, and I put it into my cast iron skillet. Oh my goodness, was it delicious. Absolutely love the chili lime. This is also great when you want to use it for your chicken, you want to rip them up or whatever, and you want to shred it and you want to put it into nachos. Fantastic, the chili lime, great one. And as you can see, I'm almost done with my 3 onion rub. Absolutely love this. Why? Because I sprinkle it basically on everything. It has 3 different types of onion in it. It is fantastic. And if you ever run out of the soup mix, don't worry about it because our cap is a tablespoon. So just take a couple tablespoons of this or a couple capfuls, plop it in some sour cream, and there you have it, a new dip. All of our spices can be made as dips. Just add a little bit of sour cream. If you want to add a little bit of mayonnaise, you could do that. And the last one I want to talk about is our raspberry habanero sauce. This is mine. As you can see, it has been opened already. Love this. It is spicy to the point where you think, I think it's a little spicy, but you don't really know for sure, like, ooh, that's spicy. It's not like that at all. It has a delicious raspberry flavor, and it is fantastic over cream cheese. I've had people come over that do not even like anything spicy, and they eat this, and they're like, oh, that's good. Yes, it is delicious over, like I said, cream cheese. Fantastic if you want to use it almost like a barbecue sauce and rub it on top of your grilled chicken as it's cooking. Oh, so, so good. And that is the raspberry habanero sauce. All of our sauces and all of our seasonings, fantastic. Give them a try. Okay, one of the other items, I'm just looking around, that I love is our non-stick cookware. If you have any of our non-stick cookware, please comment below and let me know how much you love it because I absolutely love this. One of the reasons why I decided to host a party last February was because I wanted the 12-inch skillet, which I do have. I have it behind me, but I just figured I'd show you the 8-inch right now. The 12-inch skillet is my absolute favorite pan, and I'll tell you why, because it is so large and so big that it holds at least 5 large chicken cutlets that I could cook up for my family quick. Being that everything is non-stick outside and in, it is easy to move things around. This is my husband's egg pan. This is great to make eggs in the morning because it slides all over the place. You don't have to worry about adding some extra oil or anything to the pan. Love it. And the best thing about it, removable handles. All of our non-stick cookware has removable handles. Why? 1, great for storage. Put it right inside the pan, put it in a drawer. It's great when you want to put them in a cabinet. You don't have to worry about the handle getting in the way. I don't know about you, but when that handle gets in the way, I'm either doing a little hip bump or I'm pushing it with my leg. I'm doing something to close that cabinet up because it just bothers me. Also, it is great to have on the stovetop, and you don't need to have extra room because now you can maneuver things around because the handles are not getting in the way. So that's another reason why I absolutely love this cookware. It is oven safe. Yep, you heard it right here, oven safe. Love, love, love that. If you want to start something on the stovetop, like let's say you have a roast beef, you want to actually get the outside nice and browned, right? So you want to brown it inside your pan, and you want to put garlic, salt, pepper, whatever it is. Brown it up, keep it in the pan, put it in the oven, take the handle off. You want to have your meat probe in there, and when it gets to the temperature that you like it at, you take it right out of the oven by not even touching the pan. You're just going to attach the handle back on, take it out. Now you take your beef off because you want it to rest, right? Well, this could go right back onto the stovetop. And now you have your gravy in there. So now you can make your gravy all in one pan. Nothing better than having one pan, and dishwasher safe. Hello. I mean, you could probably just wipe this right out. That's how clean it's going to get. But put it in the dishwasher if you need to. You don't have to worry about it. Love, love, love the nonstick cookware. And I highly recommend, if you'd like to get it, host your own party. Hosts always make out the best, I tell you that. So if you want to host your own party and get it for at least half price, sometimes we have 60% off for the month. So check out what we have coming up, and you might enjoy getting your nonstick cookware. And ta-da! The last thing that I have to talk about was another thing that I needed to see when I hosted my party last February. And I needed to see it because who doesn't love whipped cream, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but I could just eat whipped cream by itself. I used to take the can, put it on a spoon, really zhuzh up the top of my chocolate pudding. I mean, I probably had more whipped cream than I had chocolate pudding, but I absolutely love it. We have a local ice cream place over here in Staten Island that makes the most delicious whipped cream. And I would always be like, whipped cream, I have to have whipped cream on it. I actually would want to say to them, could you just give me like a pint container of whipped cream? I don't even care about the ice cream right now. I just want the whipped cream. And now I make it myself. I'm so excited. Wait till you see this. This is our whipped cream maker. Now the great thing about the whipped cream maker is it's not just for whipped cream. Might be called that, but that's not what it is. You could also whip up your eggs super nice and fluffy. Why? Because all you need to do is you need to just pump the handle. You can also whip up butter. So what you want to do is you want to warm up some water in a bowl, and you want to put your cream in here, and you want to sit this inside of the bowl. So when it sits inside of the bowl, now you're warming up the cream. You want to warm it, I believe, to 65 degrees. And then when it gets to 65 degrees, then you want to start pumping. And you're going to be making your own butter. Then you want to take the butter out, and you want to put it into a cheesecloth and squeeze out all the liquid. Now you have buttermilk. So you could squeeze that, you could use the buttermilk, but then you have the butter solids. You could also add roast up some garlic, add some roasted garlic to it. So now you have delicious butter that you made yourself. Add a little bit of salt to it. You could do it just for baking, whatever it is, but nothing tastes better than fresh, right? So I just wanted to show you how I'm going to make my whipped cream. I have some powdered sugar here in my powdered sugar shaker because I did not go get the whole container out. So I just wanted to show you, it's a new stainless steel powdered sugar shaker, and I just took the top off. The top stays on, and it has the plastic top on top, and you can see this, so keep that on, but I want to take that off. And I'm just going to take 2 tablespoons, or a little bit more than 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. I'm not gonna make the whole thing. I'm gonna take some heavy cream. So there is a line on here, and that is the do not fill over that line. So I'm just gonna use maybe about half of that. There you go. And I'm gonna put this in. Close the top. And the great thing about it, if you don't use it right away, the bottom becomes the lid. So you could just store it right into the refrigerator for when you want to use it. So let's say you have company coming over, and you think to yourself like, oh my God, I have company coming over. Not only what I'm gonna feed them for dinner, what am I gonna feed them for dessert, right? Dessert's really big in my house. So what do? I take the Rock Rock, and I make a lava cake in it. Yep, lava cake. So what you wanna do is you wanna take a regular cake mix, and you wanna mix it up, and you wanna put it into your Rock Rock, right? Then you wanna take a full container of frosting. Not the whipped kind, just regular frosting. And you want to take one of our scoops, and you want to scoop the whole container. Why do you want the whole container? You might say, I never use the whole container of frosting. Well, first of all, if you never use the whole container of frosting, I don't know if I could be friends with you because I love frosting. But just saying, you need the whole can because you want to have that lava, right? That's the whole idea of it. So you want to take it and you want to put the whole can in, and in different scoops all over the place so it seeps in. You want to put it into your microwave for 11 minutes. 11 minutes, comes out, you put the lid on and let it sit for 5 minutes. Now you scoop it out, and at the bottom is all the chocolate goodness, all the lava. Make up your whipped cream, and in 11 minutes, figure 16 minutes total, you have hot lava cake with fresh whipped cream for your company. Can't get much easier than that, right? I mean, you could even have your guests help if you want. You say to them, here you go, you're making the whipped cream. Here you go, you're helping me do this, right? Look at this. How long was that? And I like my whipped cream thick, and that's the only reason why I kept going. So now I have fresh whipped cream that I can enjoy at any time. I don't even need a pie. I don't even need lava cake. I could just eat it right out of here if I want, and I probably will. But I just wanted to talk to you guys and let you know what we have going on. And if you'd like to host your own party, I'd love to help you out with that. Virtual parties are very easy. You see how they are. You're in one right now, right? If you're interested in maybe making a little bit of extra money, you need a hobby, you need to make a car payment like I do, or maybe you just want some me money like I use the extra for. I go get my nails done, I go to Atlantic City. Just let me know. I'd love to help you out with those. And thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Have a great day.